I woke to the sound of breathing that wasn't mine, not the soft, mechanical rhythm of machines, but a human breath, nervous, shallow, anxious. I didn't open my eyes. I didn't have to. I already knew I wasn't alone. "She looks awful," a voice whispered. Female, younger, unfamiliar. Then another voice. Familiar, too familiar. His mother. "Maybe she'll die," she said flatly. "That would solve everything." And then his voice. His. "I don't want to wait anymore," he muttered. "We need this baby to have a stable home." Her hand slipped into his. I could hear the rustle of it. Then, "Marry me." I laid there, IV in my arm, staples in my abdomen, stitches threading skin like secrets. I didn't twitch. I didn't flinch. I just listened and smiled. 6 years earlier, I thought he was a miracle. Elliot Hayes, ER doctor, tall, steady hands, quiet charm. The kind of man who didn't speak much but made you feel like you were the only one in the room. He came into my life during a thunderstorm, literally, when I slipped in the rain and cracked my wrist. He reset it with gentle precision and made me laugh while he did it. We got married within a year, small ceremony. His mother wore white. I thought it was odd, but Elliot said she was just dramatic. I let it go, like I let so many things go back then. It started with his phone, face down, every time, always silent, always flipped. Then the late shifts, the emergency calls, the sudden showers when he got home. He started humming again. He only ever hummed when he was in love, but not with me. I found it all in one moment, a single message, a single image. Her stomach, round and blooming, his hand resting on it. 12 weeks. We can tell people now. She had saved it as her lock screen. Idiot. He didn't even hide it well. He never thought I'd check. That's the thing about men like Elliot. They mistake silence for weakness, restraint for stupidity. I didn't confront him. I didn't cry. I didn't scream. Instead, I cooked his favorite meal that night, sat across from him, smiling, asked about his day. I even kissed him after. And while he slept beside me, I was memorizing passwords, digging into accounts, pulling documents from our safe. You don't waste 6 years just to walk away. You build an exit, and you make sure they're standing on the trapdoor. The surgery was real, emergency appendectomy, complications from a perforation. They sedated me. I went under at 2:14 a.m., and by 4:30, his girlfriend was in my room. She thought I was unconscious. The nurses knew I wasn't. You see, I had called a lawyer the week before, signed the retainer. We had already begun. I had named the hospital staff as potential witnesses in a domestic abuse contingency just in case things turned messy. I documented everything: the messages, the finances, his insurance frauds, his hospital schedule, compared against her prenatal check-ins. And one nurse, Kayla, was more than happy to help. She'd seen too many women like me, too many men like him. When he brought his pregnant girlfriend into my hospital room and whispered about hoping I'd die, Kayla hit record. That's how I woke up to power. 2 days later, I served him divorce papers, in front of his colleagues, during his shift. The envelope also contained a copy of the hospital's internal ethics complaint. Attached was a formal report to the medical board. Suspension was immediate, investigation pending. His girlfriend was served next. Her apartment, paid for with our joint account, was now frozen. She screamed on the street. I didn't look back. I sold the house 2 weeks later, moved the funds, took the dog, left the wedding album on the porch. His mother called, left me a voicemail. "You manipulative little snake." I saved it, forwarded it to my lawyer. Harassment. One more tick on the custody claim. For the dog, not a child. The last time I saw Elliot, he was in court. Wrinkled suit, no tie, hands shaking. He tried to speak, to spin, but the judge had already read the files, the transcripts, heard the hospital recording.
The room was silent when the audio played. Just his voice, and hers, talking about my death like it was a scheduling issue. "Maybe she'll die," his mother had said. The judge looked at me. "Would you like to make a statement?" I stood, smiled. I just did. I don't hate him anymore. Hate gives him weight, and he means nothing now. I'm not bitter. I'm clean. I don't need revenge. I just needed the truth to cost him. And it did. He lost his license. She lost her stability. His mother lost her grip on him. Me? I walked out of that courtroom lighter than I had felt in years. Because the thing they never saw coming was that I never needed to raise my voice. I just had to stay quiet, long enough to listen, long enough to plan, long enough to win.